Hello, and welcome to the walkthrough of the Grains and Gains online magazine. I'm going to start by showing off the homepage. As you can see, immediately after loading the site, the viewer is greeted by a huge image slider. This helps to draw people into the site and makes them want to read on. The navigational buttons are fully responsive and the image can be changed at the viewer's leisure. You'll also notice that the Grains and Gains logo is located in the navigation bar. This will remain here across the entire site. As you scroll down the magazine, you'll notice that the navigation bar becomes more opaque. This makes it more eligible for the viewer as the background behind it changes. After scrolling past the image slider, we find 3 articles, all labelled with a different icon. The star icon represents the issue's featured article, which will always remain on the left. The only time this will change will be when the actual content featured does. In the middle is the weekly Grains Gains Challenge, or GG Challenge for short. This article is marked with a hashtag icon. This section will change weekly as the challenge does. And finally, on the right hand side is the most recently added article to the site, indicated by the alarm bell. Moving on from here, we can see a small section giving a rundown about Grains and Gains and the company ethos. There is also a fully interactive image stack on the right hand side of the screen. This allows users to scroll through some images that represent Grains and Gains. Finally, when we get to the bottom of the page, we can see in the footer that we have 3 social media icons which all link to the user to the corresponding Grains and Gains media accounts. The next section of the website I will show you is the featured article. For the feature, I was able to secure an interview with UK-based YouTuber and vegan bodybuilder, Vegan Physique. As you can see, the article consists of text, which is broken up by various images to make it more engaging for the reader. At the bottom here, we have all the different social media links for Vegan Physique to help promote his brand. Returning back to the home page, we will now have a look at the weekly challenge section. The first thing the viewer sees on this page is a big picture of the meal that will be next week's challenge. This is intended to entice the viewer to take part. The page then shows information about the ingredients and how to make the meal. As the website is about bodybuilding, the macronutrient and calorie content will be important to the readers, so this is also included. Finally, at the bottom of the page there is an image of last week's winner's meal and a link to help promote their Instagram account, keeping the user base engaged and serving as a motivator for people to enter the competition. You'll also notice at the top of the page there is the option to share the challenge on various social media links. The navigation bar on the magazine is very responsive and has multiple drop-down options. I'm now going to show you the other sections of the website, starting with the diet section. Under the Meal Plans heading is a section of plans for the reader to choose from and browse. By clicking on a post, The user gets an in-depth explanation of what foods to eat and why. At the bottom of every post on the site is the option for users to leave a comment, allowing the community to engage with the magazine and each other. The protein information section is a page which gives readers an insight into the types of protein they should be consuming on a vegan diet and why. The recipes section allows users to browse meals for all occasions, to get inspiration, or to add to a personal meal plan. The workout plans section works similar to the meal plan section, except that there are different categories of plans depending on goals and gender. The supplements section gives users information about the various supplements that are available and which ones Grains and Gains recommend and where to buy them. The About Us section is a reiteration of the information on the home page, except that it goes into more depth and detail. And finally, the contact page gives readers of the magazine information on how to get into contact with Grains and Gains and where to look to keep up to date with the magazine. Thank you for watching.